Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, Rhino Fishing TV. I know it's been a few weeks, but I've been busy getting kids back to college and things like that. Hadn't been doing a lot of fishing lately, but this thing came in the mail while I was on the road for a few days, so I'm going to unbox it for you. This is my January Mystery Tackle Box Pro Bass Edition. So we're going to pop it open and see what's inside. And if you're not familiar with Mystery Tackle Box, it is a subscription-based service where you get a box of goodies every month for a pretty discounted rate on what it would cost you out of the store. Highly recommend it. Check them out in the description down below and use code RHINO at checkout and you can get your first box for as little as 10 bucks. So without further ado, let's break out the pocket knife and my eyeglasses and see what we got in the January 2021 MTB Pro Box. All right, and away we go. Get her cut open here. All right. And laying right there on the top where it should be is the what's inside the Bass Pro Box card. And it lists all the lures that are inside this box along with their recommended retail prices. And also down at the bottom you will find a URL, aboutmybox.com / with a bunch of other stuff. And if you're interested in more specifics about these particular baits in this box, you can go there and check that out. I will put that link in the description down below. So first up on the list from Lucky John is a flat crankbait that retails for $9.99. And that looks like it right there. And that's a pretty sharp looking crankbait. It's called the Flat Crank 60 DRF. Here's a close look at it. The specs on it are, it's 2.4 inches long. It weighs 4/10 of an ounce. So kind of like 2/5. Been a while since I did fractions. And it dives 5 to 9 feet. But that probably ought to be a pretty good springtime crankbait for the season coming up. Let's see if I can get a color on it. I do not see an official color on that one, but nonetheless it is a nice crankbait from Lucky John. Alright, next up on the list from the Googan Squad, the Googan Squad Banger. And those Googan baits are pretty popular these days, and that looks like a pretty darn good crankbait. Definitely a springtime lure. Looks like a regular, you know, kind of like 2 to 5 foot diver to me. It's in a kind of a shad pattern. Let's see if I can get the official one. Sexy shad. Dives 2 to 5 feet. Called that one. It's 2 1/4 inches long and it's a 3/8 ounce bait. That bad boy retails for $7.99. Pretty sweet. Happy to add that to the crankbait collection. Next, which brings us to the next lure from Weston. The stickworm. There she is. It is a Cinco-ish looking bait. It's got a weird kind of a little indentation in the middle of it, which you can see there in the close-up. It's a 5-inch worm. There's 5 of them in the pack. They retail for $5.99. Black and blue is the official color. And I wonder if there's a recommended way to fish it. Looks like they're recommending every way you would ordinarily fish a Cinco type bait, which is wacky rigged or just using a regular worm hook, either an EWG or an offset. Sweet. I would like to throw that around weightless, probably. Pretty nice. That's from Weston of Scandinavia. And that 5-pack retails for $5.99. Next, from 10,000 Fish, the Sakoshi Bug. And I have gotten these a few times in my MTB, and I've also bought some separate from the MTB. Nice Ned rig baits. So for these cold water months, can't go wrong throwing a Ned rig, and that's what these things are made for. If you watch Tackle Junkie 81, he also, or at least his son, also likes to fish these things on a Mojo rig, and seems to produce pretty well for them that way. These are 6 in a package, and they retail for $5.29. And the color on these is blue crawl. Nice. These things are made out of similar material to the Z-Man products, and they're very durable, and you could stretch these things out, you know, like over a foot, and they won't break. Last you a long time. All right, that brings us to the next lure from Kayak Gear, which is the 4D Crawl. And there they are. They are soft plastics, scented. I got 5 in this pack. They retail for $4.99. It looks kind of like an Okeechobee crawl color. Let's see if they call it out. It just says Magic Crawl. That's all I can see on there for the color. But they look pretty nice. They, that would probably fish pretty well just about any way you wanted to rig it up. Ned rig, maybe on a small EWG. Tell me in the comments down below how you would rig that. Alright, again, those retail for $4.99. Which brings us to, from Ketchco, the Tightrope Baby Firework Super Jig. And these things have been getting a lot of publicity on social media lately. And I'm happy to have one. That's a pretty nice color there. Pretty much your basic green pumpkin. Really tiny finesse jig. Retails for $4.29. See if I can get some specs on it. Green pumpkin in blue is the color. 2/0 is the hook size. I don't really see a weight on it. But yeah, I do. It's 1/4 ounce right there on the top. Darren, you're blind. Nice looking jig from Ketchco. Thanks, Ketchco. And then the last piece of tackle in the box is from Spearpoint, and it is a pack of performance hooks. 2 of them to be exact. They are 3/0, and they're wide gaps, and they kind of got a weird looking bend to them, similar to some of those other, you know, crazy hooks you see out there. But these look pretty good. I'll be happy to try these. I'll throw them in the terminal tackle box, that's for sure. That 2-pack retails for $1.80. Alright, and then finally in the box we got a sticker. Tank Crossing. Nice looking sticker. We've got the Dibble Tips and Tricks from Mystery Tackle Box. Let's see what they feature in there this month. They got articles on 6 tips for fishing in tough conditions, and 3 vertical jigging tips to get deep water bites. Read those later. And then we got this card, MTB Hat Guy's Monthly Spotlight, and it is about that jig that we just took a look at. Tells you how to fish it. Sweet. Little bonus information there for the new bait. Appreciate that, MTB Hat Guy. So now I'm reboxing, and I want to thank you for tuning in and watching. Might be a few weeks yet before I get back out there on the water. Not really into fishing the cold weather that much, so I got some reel cleaning and respooling to do. I hope this finds you all well and dodging the COVID. And if you're out there fishing, more power to you, especially if you're out there ice fishing. But I want to thank you one more time for watching my channel, and I want you to take care of yourselves. And I hope it's not too long before maybe we get a warm spell and I'm out there on the water again. See you later. Bye.